We've got some fig tree coming back up in the garden, and we have another one coming up in the pot. So the fig trees are just starting to come back. And we have globe artichokes coming up. We've lost a couple. Like this big one had to pull down that was eaten up by the ants. I have one big one left, and you can still, I don't know if you can see it, there's a lot of ants on it, but it is creating artichokes. And that's, I think, the bigger one. But it's creating more than one artichoke. There's quite a few in and amongst this plant. I hope this last one that survived makes it. It's obviously choked out. It's been planted way too close to the path, and I didn't realize how big it would get. As you can see, this arm here is already being chewed up by bugs. It's all eaten up. But I hope it lives long enough to give some artichokes to taste them, and I'll plant again in a different area. But that's the artichokes. The rosemary has just done really well this year. It survived from last year over the winter and is a perennial and is doing very well in this climate. So I have more than enough rosemary, I think, for a lifetime. And even the fennel is coming back. You can see the fennel is resprouting from its roots, as well as the tarragon. There's many tarragon plants. We still have other lavender growing back here out of their dried, winterized limbs. Lavender is coming back, and there's sage and catnip and thyme. The thyme is flowering. It's got small little white flowers on the thyme plants. And we still have, going to seed, which is bolted, this is cauliflower. Sorry, broccoli, not cauliflower. And we have Swiss chard coming back in very nicely. Delicious in lettuce. And it looks like we're getting ready for the parsnips to bolt pretty soon. So I have a few more to eat in this bed, and a few more in another bed. And then the parsnip, I think, is going to bolt. I'll let 2 or 3 plants go to seed. And I think it's a similar story over here with the carrots. The carrots are really starting to come in with a lot of vegetative green growth, which I think means we're going to get bolts. They're biennial, so they'll bolt every 2 years. And I think what we're seeing here is a beginning of a bolt head here on this carrot plant. It'll be an umbellifera. It'll bolt like an umbrella. And looks like we have something is hunting the catnip. Yeah, it looks pretty. Looks like the prey has been identified. And it's catnip season. Right. Okay. So we still have, I've been eating on and frozen some of the Brussels sprouts. There's still a small field of Brussels sprouts here that are still having sprouts available. I'm going to let some of those bolt. And we have carrots again here. Those carrots are really, really big. I don't know, I should just give you an idea, if I can, of the size of some of these carrots. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's really broad around. This one here is also huge. So those are the carrots. And let's have a look at the cabbage. We have beautiful heads of cabbage forming here. They've been growing all winter. Looks like this one's starting to bolt, so I need to pick them soon and eat them before they all bolt. And what I really think you wanted to see was way over in those other gardens. Oh, we have more stealth activity in the herb garden. That's alright. So let's find out. I want to show you was the crimson clover. That patch over there, planted as a fall cover crop, is bolting now, going to seed. And it's just unlike the normal garden clover, lawn clover, which is here in the lawn. And you can see those clover flowers are this quite useful, seeing the white round snowball tops on the regular lawn clover. But the crimson clover that I planted above is really a beautiful crimson color plant that elongates much further. I don't know if this is focusing very well on the flower. Let me see if I can zoom in on it and see if it'll focus on the flower itself. Not exactly. Not having luck with that. So we'll zoom back out. But you can see there is really a sea of these red flowers. I'll zoom in again so maybe you can see some of the distant ones. This is just one of the beds. There's a whole second bed over here. Now you can get a chance to see both of the beds there. And they make just this amazing crimson colored flower. And it elongates. I'll show you my pinky maybe next to it. It's as long as my pinky. And these will, I'll save all these seeds. This will make pounds and pounds of seeds. Well, just a quick garden update. Let's check to see if there's any stealth activity still somewhere near the parsnip. Looks like going for the turnips now too. Anyway,